wow.
Yeah, I'm in a truck stop. I don't know if you can see. I'm in a truck stop.
And we can see.
Okay. Yeah. So I was doing over the road and it became really bad. So I have to switch into oil field. I'm hauling sand now for Halliburton.
Oh,
I'm
that's
a
good.
subcontractor, yeah.
Yeah, it's consistent, right? The work is consistent.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's not really. I started it, I used to do it before in West Texas. So now they moved me back to East Texas, west of west of Louisiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I want to ask
So,
you,
but
are you
it's
married?
not a job for the faint-hearted. It's something you have to really come in, dedicated. You put in all the hard work. Before now, I run California to New York,
Wow.
to and fro. I cover it like in 5 days, and it was paying good. Like 2 years ago,
Right.
and all of a sudden it started.
Yeah. Yep.
Since last year, the brokers are not even paying up to $2 per mile. Now, before I left in November, they were paying like $1 from Houston to New York. Before we cover it for like $5,000, $6,000, but now you struggle to get them pay you like $3,500, and you can't even cover your fuel. And coming down from New York to Houston or to South, they pay far less, 2,700, 25. So it was really bad. So I have to leave, then come into the oil field.
That's good.
Well, how
Yeah.
profitable is the oil field?
I'm a subcontractor to Halliburton. We have a main contractor. So at least they are paying, like the load I did today, I did like 2 loads. They were paying $3 per mile. But I have to haul the way to haul is 40,000 pounds, sometimes 42,000 pounds. So you pay more on your gas, on your diesel. Yeah. So it's paying better than over the road.
Right.
Yeah.
What about maintenance to your truck?
Oh, don't go there. The parts are very expensive. The mechanics don't smile. If you break down on the road, you pay for call-out fee. You pay for minimum of 2 hours, even if it's 1 minute job. Then when you go to the workshops, like the big old workshops or the dealership, you might spend 3 hours, 4 hours for just something of maybe 10, 15 minutes. And sometimes they keep you like more than a week because of backups.
And the longer you're off the road,
Yeah,
you're losing money.
You're not making it. If your tire is not rolling, you're not making anything.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So no, the industry is definitely, it's declining. It was hot 2 years ago, year and a half ago, but now it's declining.
Yeah, it's really, really bad now.
So
and the weather is not good.
You will not advise people to go into trucking business at this stage.
No. People are selling off their trucks. Trucks are cheaper now. If you go to workshops, people abandon their trucks. People cannot pay for their truck notes.
Yeah.
And people are struggling now in the trucking industry. The brokers are just making it more difficult.
But let me ask you, what do you think caused this?
From the information I gathered, from the Russia-Ukraine issue, that was when we started feeling the impact, because the cost of diesel went from less than $2 to above $3 per gallon. Then I used to go to California every week, especially the Los Angeles area. That's where the goods pay more. Now we started having the brokers are not willing to pay. I've heard a load from Los Angeles to New York for $12,000 for LG for $12,000. Now that same load about 2 years ago cannot even pay up to 6,000 or 5,500.
Wow.
Yeah, to answer your question, so there was a spike in the need for trucks during COVID. So
yeah,
now that COVID is pretty much dwindled, the need for trucks and the need to transport things has diminished. So people got into trucking, like myself, when there was a significant demand to have things moved from one part of the country to the next by road. So really, it's the decline of need now that COVID passed.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow.
It's really, really bad.
COVID and the war affected the business differently.
Demand, exactly.
Yeah.
Significantly.
Wow.
Because, and even the Cold War between US and China, you know, most of from reliable source, 80% of goods that comes into this country comes from China.
80%,
and
probably
yes,
more.
Yeah, or more, because they said the increment in the past. I mean, the government policies affected the importation. They blame the Republicans blame the Democrats that their policies affected. I mean, during Trump, they affected the importation rate. So the Chinese people had to start.
Your is very bad. Are you a trucker? The guy that just came in, are you a trucker?
It looks like
he left.
Very good. He left with his bad network. Now, do you think Biden killed the economy?
I'm not a politician, but most of my colleagues and friends, they said the Democrats are not, the policies of the Democrats are not good for the economy. I mean, when it comes to general. So we argue a lot. We stay on the phone for hours. We have the Republican supporters who have Democrats. You know, they throw blame on each other. So we're just praying for the new, election is coming up soon, and it's heating up. So we are hoping the best, either Trump or whoever comes back to stay. So that improves. But I will still thank God, though. We still thank God so far, at least. It's better than nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you're a trucker, send me a request. Let me bring you in. You can join the conversation. Olanrewaju. Someone said, I'm not voting this time. Olanrewaju, send me Olanrewaju Adeshuyan. Guys, don't just jump on the live and send a request. When like that other guy with his bad network, I had nothing to contribute. Don't just jump in and
Mom, have you tried? Let me ask her. I had the medical, those small vans they use for medical haulage. Have you tried it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I had a couple of friends in Dallas. They say it's really paying good. It's like hot shots.
Yes. No, I haven't tried.
Are you in Houston too? My sister, are you in Houston?
Me? No, I'm in Maryland.
Maryland.
My brother, good evening, sir. Good morning.
Why'd you let's see your face?
Oh, okay. Give me few minutes.
Don't tell me you're in your truck too.
I'm in my truck. I'm driving now.
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir. Daddy Freeze. Happy to meet you, my brother.
Happy to meet you too. So how is the trucking business? Let me ask you. Because a lot of Nigerians are jackbuying and they always say, trucking is good business. It pays good money. Get a truck. How is the trucking business?
Yes, sir. The trucking business is very good then, because we started having this problem from March 2022. What we are facing now is post-COVID issues, because America imports most of their stuff from China. After that, we entered the what they call it, Ukraine war. So basically, it's affecting everybody. Now, a lot of people have sold their truck. I have a brother, he has 3 trucks. He's already sold 2. I have only 1. Likewise, me, I have 2 trucks. Some owner operator come to my authority. They've sold it. I'm only managing my own truck right now, which I work like 3-4 days a week.
I'm about to sell one myself, actually.
Yeah. So we used to be good before. We used to be good. We are on top before. Because like me, I make like $40,000 a week, 8 days before. 12 to $14,000. But if you can manage it, we are still okay now. I give glory to God Almighty.
Like,
I'm
how
able
much
to
do
still
you
pay my
make now? How much do you make now?
Okay.
Presently,
I have a contract. I work only 3 days a week. 3 days. 3 days. I make average of 5,600. I work 3 days.
Now, out of that 5,600, how much is tax?
You know, when I'm an operator, you declare your taxes back to the government at the end of the year. So it's what you know. We know how to. So they know how to.
How much do you spend on fuel, on gas?
My fuel right now, average, I spend $950 a week for that 3 days trip. I travel from Houston.
So how many miles? How many miles do you cover? How many miles do you run?
That's about right.
I run. Each trip come is 900. That is, I run like 2,700.
And you cover 900?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Okay, because I cover, sometimes I cover, if I run Houston to New York or Massachusetts, I cover 3,600 miles in a week. And my gas takes like sometime 1,800, 2,000. And I gross like 6,005. By the time the company takes all their commission and percentage, I'm left with like 35, 30, like 3,000
a week, which is not bad money, because if you have 3,000 a week, that's 12,000 a month.
But when you break down,
please, but you keep aside for breakdowns. Breakdowns come like a wild beast. You know, it comes like.
Yep.
If you have any breakdown, tow trucks, mechanics, call outs, all the rest, and they don't come cheap.
When was the last time you had a breakdown?
My last breakdown was last week. I have a breakdown to change my. I have a leakage, oil leakage on top of my gasket. That seal is $90. I spent $1,000 to put that thing back. It is cost me $90. They charge me $1,000 to fix it back. So yes, but it's still okay. We are still better. We thank God for that. We still okay. Take care of our family.
Now,
you know, if you know what you are doing.
How does this affect your family as an owner operator?
Oh my God! You sacrifice your time, your home time with your family.
Well, can I comment on the family component?
Yes.
Because I had a couple of drivers who would use going on the road as an opportunity to patronize ladies of the night, if you will.
Oh, no, that's not
No,
true.
not everybody.
True.
It's everywhere,
Not
but not
everybody.
everybody.
Not everybody.
I'm speaking as somebody who owns two trucks, employed drivers, and I know
Yeah,
what
but
they were doing in those trucks.
but not
Okay.
everybody. Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, look. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what the next man's doing. I just know what some of my drivers were doing. They were using it as an opportunity to have fun, go to the strip club, and trick in the strip club. So, ladies, when your man's on the road,
No, that's not true. It's not good. It's not fair. It's not fair
watch
to
your man.
generalize it.
Watch your
It's not
man.
fair.
Okay.
See, okay, let me tell
It's the
you my
truth.
schedule. I leave Houston every Monday morning, and I come back every Saturday. So I cover 3,600 miles in 5 to 6 days. So when do I have that time?
Sir, look, I am not accusing you of doing anything. I don't know you. I just know the truckers who were working my trucks. I know what they were doing. Okay? I
Yeah,
know what they were doing.
I know some drivers that they can't cover 1,200 miles in 4 days. They
Yeah.
can spend hours, they can spend 2 days just to cover a 500 miles
But
trip.
you're not driving straight through. There are times where you quote unquote rest, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have my
So
10
that
hours
time when you
rest,
are
and
resting,
I
So
don't
you
during
are
have
that
it at a
time
resting.
of rest,
particular place.
during that
That
time
time when you
of
are resting,
rest,
you are resting with the babe.
I mean,
No,
thank
it,
you. So
So
y'all can laugh
the
the
rest
it's
wrong
up
has
to
come
thing,
to
you.
babe
It's up
arrest.
to you.
but
It's
I'm
up
gonna
to you.
speak on it.
It's
Okay, I'm gonna
it's your
speak on because I know what they were doing. Okay, know what they were doing.
Not all,
Okay,
not all the truck drivers.
well, here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. The ones that I have encountered, okay, they would never take days off. They had wives with children at home. So I asked my manager. I said, okay, what's such and such? What's he doing? He never takes a day off. He said, Allie, he tricks on the road, and I was
is you
like,
see it,
oh, makes sense.
it depends on the way you think, the way like me, I will leave my home. I live in Houston, Texas. I will leave home I left home today. I may get back home tomorrow if I want to go to my house. So
Okay.
I don't have much, I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't
Okay. And you're disciplined and you are the exception. Okay. But from what I've experienced, I would tell wives who have men who are on the road, who are truck drivers,
even though
I'm
people
just
call
saying.
themselves pastor,
I'm
even
just
though
saying.
people call pastors
But,
imam,
but
they travel to so many they do it's
but
every
sir, we're not talking about pastors. We're not talking about teachers. We're not talking about any other occupation but truckers. I'm speaking from that perspective. And from that perspective, given my experience, this is what I've seen. That's the only perspective I'm talking about. No other professions right now.
Brothers,
yeah.
now,
That is
like now, do you have a sleeping compartment in your truck?
Yeah.
I do, yeah. Yeah.
No. No, my truck's a box truck, so no.
So how do they trick in a box truck?
No, bus truck
They
is
get
crazy.
creative. They get creative.
No,
Now, have you ever taken your wife on a journey before?
Yes. When she came from Nigeria before she moved here permanently, she traveled with me like a week. And she said, my husband, you are doing a great job.
But
It's not
since she has relocated, has she followed you again?
no, because the kids are home. I have 3 kids. So I only took my daughter with me one day. Like I work on Saturday, Sunday. I took her from Houston to Oklahoma City. Just had to see the way I work on the road.
Okay. Samaria is asking, how old is your truck?
My truck is 2016 right now.
Okay. How much did it cost you to buy it?
I bought it for 42,500 last year.
Okay. Now,
See,
how long will it take you to work? Yeah?
So I have two trucks. One's a 2017, the other was a 2016. A year and a half ago, I bought each truck over $80,000 each. So that's how much they've depreciated in value within this short period of time. So I have two trucks on the road who were worth half, pretty much less than half than what I paid for them. That's what many people are experiencing right now who got into the trucking industry.
Let me ask you, if you're in the trucking industry, is it better to buy an older truck or a newer truck?
Newer truck. It depends
Newer
on the
trucks
type
with less
of
miles on it.
If you're doing over the road, newer truck. But if you're doing like
a brand new truck, how does that work?
Yeah, if you have a good credit and a good down deposit. When I started my own, my ex-wife who had we were working as a team, so we bought a brand new truck. She has a good, excellent credit, and I was doing over the road then because it keeps you away from downtime. It keeps you away from, going to mechanic workshops. You're always on the road. But if you're doing regional or doing local, you don't need you need like a used truck. Yeah.
Now, what happened to you and your ex? What happened to you and your ex-wife?
The issue we had has nothing to do with the work because she was like my dispatcher. Each state or each place I go, she knows, or she calls ahead of me. So, but what the issue we had was more of family, like family or personal. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the job.
Now, someone said living on the road. Do you guys go days without a shower? Let's talk about that. So as you did like this, never bath this week.
The maximum I've stayed is 4 days.
But
and what happened was then
public bathrooms where you can bath, shower.
No, we have.
Yes.
We have pilots, we have lofts, we have TAs, we have petros. Those ones have nice
What is a TA?
Oh, Travel America is a truck stop.
Where you can take a shower, wash your clothes, use the bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I don't take my bath, I have wipes. I go from CVS,
I don't know why people don't take shower.
No. Why I said that was that day I was trying to keep up with my appointment. I took that load as a team driver. So what I did, I manipulate the log, which I'm not supposed to, but I have to just keep up because if I don't get ahead of my appointment, the broker will I will have to pay a fine. So that was the only time I stayed 3 to 4 days.
Without taking
after
shower?
That day, I'm being honest. But I have my wipes. The wipes like the one they gave me from hospital and the rest. So I use it as a backup. If I don't, because once you use it, you feel very fresh. Those wipes. I have some here. I can show you. Yeah, you feel.
Daddy Freeze, on that note, I gotta go, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna holler at you later.
All right, thank you so much. I'm so sorry about what you went through with the $20,000,
okay.
but I'm glad you got your money back.
The moral of the story is don't loan anybody any money, period. No. Bye.
Yeah, similar thing happened to me, Daddy Freeze. This is a Nigerian brother. I gave him money. We all Igbo guy from Anambra. He sells cars. Then when I came out from the hospital, I needed another spacious car. Then he disappeared into the thin air. After a year, I got someone gave me information that he has joined the police in Houston. So I traced him to his office, and I had to go to the court to file a claim. They call it small claim court. So I filed. They sent a letter to him, served him. He came. That was in 2021. Then I just met him last year. So in fact, today was the expiration of the day he was supposed to pay me the 4,100. That is 4,100. But he hasn't even paid a dime. So I learned something from the lady now, that I can still go back to the court and inform them that he hasn't. I have all my Zelle transfers. I mean the paper trails from my Bank of America. So I have to go back to them for them to send to his employee, so that they can. What's that word that she used?
Garnish.
Yeah, they can garnish his paycheck. Yeah, he has actually joined Houston Police because the day he came to court, he was putting on their uniform.
So police,
and I said,
police
well,
no one big BC. Police not.
So the lady that called us for mediation said he shouldn't have allowed it to get to this point because he could be fired, because I claimed he scammed me. You know, he was supposed to sell a car to me. He didn't sell the car, and I make an upfront payment, and he went away with my money. He went to stay in Dallas,
Wow.
and I never saw him again. After a while, someone gave me information, and I started tracing him. So we agreed, signed that he will be paying me every month, every 30th of every month since October, but up to date, he never paid a dime. So on Friday, I'll go back to, when I go back to Houston, I'll go to the Harris County courts to go inform them.
Okay,
You
let
see,
me ask you,
Daddy
what kind of
Freeze,
truck are you driving?
Daddy Freeze,
Huh?
my
What
brother.
kind of truck are you driving?
Oh, I drive a Kenworth.
As in, is it 18-wheeler or?
Yeah, 18-wheeler. Yeah.
That's trailer.
Yes, when you join the
18-wheeler.
trailer and
The
when you join the truck and trailer, it become 18.
Yeah, the trailer alone is 53-foot van. It's a long.
So
Yeah, but they have the shorter ones.
that turn that way when they turn, where the thing go do like 7.
No, it's very easy. It's very easy. You know, I never drove it in Nigeria. It was when I came here. I went for the training, and luckily, I first got employed with my Halliburton. I worked with Halliburton for like 4 months. I didn't like, because you have to drive and you go to the oil field and you frack. I was into fracking.
Frack sand.
Yeah, I was doing it in Odessa, in West Texas.
Okay.
So, but because of all the exposure to chemicals, I didn't like it. I had to quit. Then I went into a smaller trucking company, and it really, boosts my confidence. Yeah. So this is my.
How long you be driving now? For how long?
This year I'm going to 6 years now.
Oh, okay.
How long have you been driving?
I started 2015.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
older than me.
I've been 9 years in April. So Daddy Freeze, let me say one thing. You see, we Nigerians, when we go here, we see that African. You see, I love the Somalia guys. When I was with the company in Chicago, these people they will come together. They will do this weekly payment contribution. They will make 20 people will contribute $20,000. They will give it to you. That is 19,000.
Yes.
Those guys they will go and buy their own truck. But we Nigerians, we are, I don't know, this thing follow up from Nigeria to anywhere we are living now. You see, the Indians, they do it. They come together. When I
do it. Yeah.
But when I bought my house, someone gave me $20,000. my brother. I told him to truck. He borrowed me $20,000. I paid him within three months. I repaid him. So if we can come together as a Nigerian here, man, the sky is our limit. But we will not.
A lot of what you know the problem.
Yes.
We are over. What is that word? Ambitious. Everybody is like you are in a competition. No, but like especially I live in Houston. Okay, yeah, you say you live in Houston.
Yeah, I live in Richmond. Yes.
We live like a competitive life. Like I don't want you to better pass me. As if we are not supposed to be living like that. I'm just saying with the little idea I know. You know, people see you, they see you are. No, because it happened to me when I first came. An fellow Igbo guy like me went to my wife and said, why is she making me comfortable? Why we should have allowed me to suffer at least to feel that I came into America before, making me comfortable, allowing me to drive a brand new car, living large. I said not living large, like, I didn't come in as a visitor. I came in as a spouse. What's that visa called?
So you got
Green card,
visa.
Yeah. Immigrant visa, yeah. So the guy, he's a Nigerian Igbo for that matter. I'm not saying he's a different tribe. And he's an elderly person I was, looking up to, like, okay, this person will help you, guide you. But he went behind me, telling my wife, why you allow, if Allah making suffer, so that I go no saying go appreciate coming to America. But before I left America, I was working in British Embassy for 15 years. So I don't see anything. I've visited UK on several holidays. So when my wife told me, I was like, okay, I have to stay away from this man. He see me like, oh, I'm not in any competition with him, but why am I being a threat to him? So, and that's the kind of life, even if you come into churches. In my church, I attend OPM in the one in Southwest, Gessner, South Gessner. Yeah,
Okay.
but we moved last 2 weeks to another location. So, if you park your car, everybody they will be looking at you like, you wear clothes, somebody will size you, which is not supposed to. I mean, I'm not in a competition with anybody. I know somebody that left Houston to Atlanta because of our Nigerian community living like competitive kind of show-off life, So nobody wants to help. Even if you go to seek assistance or help, they will not want to guide you. They will not want to tell you. Most of the things I learned today is from my ex-wife. She really helped me, guide me. She didn't allow me to.
Why did you guys break up if the relationship was so good?
That is free. It's not what I will talk for public.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having my brother. I value you.
Thank you too for joining live.
This is the first time I'm having to talk to you. I was watching your audition on YouTube the other day, the TB Joe show and the rest. All those are. I usually keep myself busy at night. I drove mainly at night.
Oh, okay. So you just they play Daddy Freeze for the background. Oh, thank you. We are trying to keep you connected, even though you are abroad. We want you to feel like you are in Nigeria because we'll carry Nigeria problem. Can't give you. You go help us solve some. Some you go don't look laugh. Some you go thank God say, oh, I don't come on.
Yes.
No, you see, Daddy Freeze, assuming if we have an organized nation like Nigeria, the knowledge we acquire in trucking, if I bring to Nigeria, we'll be making millions of naira every day.
Yes.
Do you know every truck in this country, you pay $59 per truck. Do you know how much that we're going to give to the government? Every state, each state control the license. Each state control the license. You're going to pay for your fuel tax. You do your iftar. You do everything. You see, we are able. This CDL license is like the day with them. It's very difficult to get the CDL, and it's very easy to lose it. It is very difficult. Within 17 days, you can get it 21 days. But you can lose it in 2 minutes' time. You can lose that CDO. They don't go with it.
Will make you lose
they don't go with it.
Yeah.
They don't. So I just pray within me, not the Nigerian prayer, within me that God will give us the brain. What we have acquired here, we can back to Nigeria. If I'm from Ondo State, if I bring my knowledge that I acquired within the transportation system in this country to Ondo State, I bet you I can give #1,000,000 to Ondo State government. Millions. I will not steal a kobo, but you see everywhere. So that I'm very, very happy to join your life today. I've been trying, and my wife will say, oh, that means when you are waving your hand, my wife will say, well, I'm doing, oh, that is sign. So I love the way you talk. I don't know, maybe because you missed. Let me put that way. Maybe because you missed. Maybe that is it.
I
So
don't follow that freeze. When are they going for Cool FM? Now they follow you.
Hey,
yeah.
Every
thank you
Sunday,
guys so much. I'm so honored for this. Thank you so much. And for every single person who contributed towards the lady who was gambling, we're able to pay off her debt. She sent me the receipts of everything. We sent her 850,000 naira, much more than she needed. And she is finally debt-free and hopefully gambling-free. For the rest of you, God bless you. Thank you. Stay safe on the road. And boss, that once in 4 days, not work again.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.